Hello fams, good day and welcome back to our YouTube channel Diary TV. Yes, I remain your host Divine Favor Awaga. Yes, on to today's episode I bring you WAFCON 2024 match report, Senegal versus the Congo. Yes, today we're diving into the defining start of the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations in Morocco. The Lionesses of Senegal roared into action in their Group A opener, demolishing the Democratic Republic of Congo 4-0 in a match that had fans on the edge of their seats. Mama Diop's and New Guinea in Ndiaye were the starts of the show, each badging a brace in a first half masterclass. Stick with us for the next 20 minutes as we break down the match, spotlight the teams, and celebrate the brilliance of women's football in Africa. Let's get started. Yes, the final score, Senegal 4-0 versus Congo. Yes, the 2024 WAFCON kicked off with a bang in Morocco, and on Sunday, July the 6th, at the El Bacher Stadium in Mohamed, Senegal and the Congo locked horns in a Group A clash under the scorching Moroccan sun. This was the only early afternoon kickoff of the tournament, with temperatures soaring, testing the endurance of both teams, but Senegal, known as the Lionesses of Teranga, were unfazed, delivering a performance that was clinical, dominant, and of course relentless. By the time the first cooling break rolled around, the game was all but decided, with Senegal leading 4-0 at halftime. DR Congo, the Leopardess Dames, showed some fight in the second half, but couldn't recover from the early onslaught. Now let's talk about the contest. This match was a historic moment for both teams. For Senegal, yes, it marked their third WAFCON appearances, building on their quarterfinal run in 2022. For DR Congo, it was a grand return after a 12-year absence from the tournament, the last outing being in 2012 with a Group A also featuring host Morocco and of course a strong Zambia side. This was a must-win for both teams to stake their claims for a knockout spot. Up next, of course, is the spoiler alert. Senegal seized the moment in how. Of course, let's dive into the action. Senegal came out of the gates like a team possessed, and within the first 22 minutes, they had DR Congo on the ropes. The Lionesses exploited a fragile and disorganized Congolese defense with devastating precision, using long balls to carve open their opponents. Here's how it all unfolded. 5th minute, Mama Diop's stunner. The first goal came early, just 5 minutes in. Midfielder Metakande delivered a pinpoint pass to Mama Diop's, the standing captain in the absence of the suspended Coca Fall. Diop, playing for Olympic de Marseille, showcased her class. She spun past the Congolese defense just outside the box and, of course, with ice-cold composure, lobbed the ball over goalkeeper Fitline Ngoe. What a way to set the tune! What was Senegal's first ever opening match goal at the WAFCON, and the crowd erupted. Yes, of course, 10 minutes interval. Nguyen joins the party. Senegal didn't lay it up. Of course, in the 13th minute, goalkeeper Aji Ndiaye launched a massive long ball from the back, catching DR Congo's defense napping. Nguyen Ndiaye, another Marcella star, latched onto it, a pacemaker, and of course, coolly slotted past Ngoy to make it 2-0. The Congolese were shell-shocked, and Senegal were in complete control. After the 22nd minute, Joe's brace. Just 9 minutes after Mama's Joe struck again, Wally Ndiaye played a clever ball to Diop, who initially saw her shot saved by Ngoy, but Diop stayed alert, bounced on the rebound, and calmly tucked it away for her second goal. 3-0, and the game was slipping away from DR Congo faster than you can say Lionesses. Of course, on to the 14th minute, Nguyen Ndiaye second. As if that wasn't enough, Nguyen Ndiaye sealed the first half route on the 40th minute. She initiated a move with a burst of pace, linked up with Amsato Malado Diallo, who provided a pinpoint cross, and of course Ndiaye finished with a touch of fortune to make it 4-0. The El Bacher Stadium was buzzing and Senegal were unstoppable. Yes, by halftime, Senegal had 4 goals and DR Congo were left chasing shadows. The Congolese defense struggled with Senegal's direct high pressing style, and of course the Lionesses Clinical finishing made all the difference. Boston X captured the sentiment perfectly with users like ArtCollyBoy71, nothing, Senegal's clinical approach, and DR Congo's weak defending. Yes, second half, of course, DR Congo's response and Senegal's control. Yes, the second half saw a slight shift. DR Congo, stung by the first half domination, came out with more resolve. They tried to claw their way back with players like Malin Yov Kassaj testing Senegal's goalkeeper Adjinaye with a tricky free kick early in the game and later forcing a save in the 50th minute. Defender Mareme Babou also made a crucial goal line clearance in the 58th minutes to preserve Senegal's clean sheet. Both teams hit the woodwork, showing there were still some fight left. But Senegal's defense, of course, led by Babou and Sefito Sagna, held firm. Now, Senegal's undercoach, Mem Moussa Xiz, took their foot off the gas a bit, opting to manage the game rather than punch for more goals. Mama Diop nearly completed a hat-trick, but her effort was ruled out for offside. The Lionesses cruised to the final whistle, securing a 4-0 victory that sent a statement to Group A rivals, of course, rivals Morocco and Zambia. As a Joy Sports GH reported on X, Mama Diop was deservedly named Woman of the Match for her commanding performances. Yes, now let's talk about the teams. Senegal, ranked 81st globally, had been on an upward trajectory. This is your third WAFCON, having debuted in 2012 and reached the quarterfinals in 2022. Under coach Moses Caesar, who's been at the helm since 2019, the Lionesses have developed a resilient defense and a potent attack. They qualified for Morocco 2024 with a 4-0 aggregate win over Egypt, and their 3-0 friendly victory over Algeria just days before the tournament showed their form. Players like Mama Diop, a veteran forward for Marseille, and of course Nigerian Diaye, a versatile attacker, are central to their game plan. Add in Sefito Sagna and Mariam Babel, both playing in France, and you've got a squad with depth and experience. Yes, Dr. Congo, on the other hand, are back at WAFCON after a 12-year hiatus. Their best finish was third place in 1998, but recent years have been tough due to inconsistent support and federation issues. Coached by Harris Happy from Cameroon's the Leopardess qualified with a 3-2 aggregate win over Equatorial Guinea, showing grit. Their squad features talent from TP, Nazembe, of course, the 2024 CAF Women's Champions League winners, including players like Friedline Goy and Weaven Kahembu. However, the absence of key forward Ruth Kipoyi due to illness in Marvel Kanjiga suspension hurt them in this match. Boston X that won from at Collins Udo suggested off-field issues, including unpaid wages, may have disrupted the preparations. Yes, of course, Mama's job with the heartbeat of Senegal's attack, stepping up as captain, her leadership and finishing were top-notch. Yes, of course, that lob goal in the 5th minute, of course, pure class. Nguyen Ndiaye matched her with 2 goals, showing why she's a rising star. The ability to exploit long balls with a tactical masterstroke from Coach Close, and who scarcely targeted Dr. Congo's high defensive line, edging Ndiaye's distribution from the back, and Mariam Babou's defensive heroics ensured Senegal's kept a clean sheet. For DR's Congo, it was a tough day. Mali Kasej showed flashes of creativity, but without Kipoyi and Kanjija, their attacks, of course, lacked punch. Their defense was exposed early, struggling to cope with Senegal's pace and directness. Coach Happy would need to regroup quickly, especially with a daunting match against host Morocco up next. Yes, the result put Senegal top Group A with 3 points and a +4 goal difference, especially significant after Morocco's and Zambia's played out a 2-2 draw in the group's other opening match. Senegal now face Zambia on Wednesday, July 9th at Il Batri Stadium, a match that could be secure that quarterfinal spot. DR Congo's meanwhile take on Morocco in Rabat, a tough ask given the host home support and quality, with the top 2 teams and the 2 best third place sides advancing. DR's Congo still have a chance, but they will need to tighten up defensively. Group A is shaping up to be a thriller with Morocco's experience, Zambia's attacking stars like Baba Banda, and Senegal's newfound confidence. DR's Congo, despite this loss, have the potential to course an upset if they can harness the TP Mazembe score. What a way to kick off WAFCON 2024 for Senegal. The Lionesses show they're here to compete, not just participate. Mama Jose and Nuger and Diaye stole the show, but this was a team effort that signaled Senegal growing stature in African women football. DR's Congo will be disappointed, but there's still time to turn things around. What did you think of this match? Drop your thoughts in the comment below and let us know what you, of course, backing in Group A. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell for more WAFCON coverage on Diary TV. We'll be back with more match reports, player spotlights, and of course analysis as the tournament eats up. Until then, keep celebrating the beautiful game and let's keep rooting for African football. See you next time.